Welcome Private on your tutorial on materials. If you look on your map, you have 4 different types of materials that you can harvest in the game. The first is scrap. These are located on your map by the screws. Second is components. These are marked on your map by the nuts. Third is fuel. These are marked on your map by the fuel container. And your fourth is sulfur. These are marked on the map by a rock looking icon. So first of all, we shall head over to the scrap yard. Welcome to the scrap yard. As you can see, there are big piles of scrap on the floor that you are able to harvest. This provides scrap which, when refined, turns into basic materials. Basic materials are the bread and butter of the game and required for manufacturing of guns and ammo, vehicles and buildings. To start, you walk over to one of the piles of scrap. You then hit the pile of scrap to gather scrap. Once gathered, you will notice you get an icon. This is to show that your weight is increasing on your character. Too much weight and you will walk slower, your stamina will gain slower. As you can see from your inventory, you have gathered 50 scrap. It is also to note, while gathering scrap, if you use a sledgehammer to gather the scrap, you can gather more materials off one pile of scrap. Let's head over to the refinery. Here is the refinery. Refineries can be found on your map by looking for the hammer icon, as shown. Once at the refinery with your scrap, you open the manufacturing plant. Right click on your scrap so that they enter. Click salvage and refine and it will turn it into basic materials. Now we have covered scrap, we shall move on to components. Components can be found at the nut icons on the map. Welcome to the component yard. As you can see, we have 3 tanks surrounding us. To use the component yard, you need to have a sledgehammer. A sledgehammer, as in the description, is a tool used to salvage components from remains of old vehicles and equipment. You equip the sledgehammer and walk up to one of the tanks and proceed to hit it. Once you have gathered your components in your inventory, you can then take them back to the refinery, which will then turn them into advanced material. Advanced material is great for crafting items such as gun turrets, sunken pillboxes. Now we have done components, we shall move over to the fuel yard. Fuel yards are found on your map under the fuel icon. Welcome to the fuel yard. As you can see, there are 3 piles of fuel. Same as every other yard, you walk over to the pile and you hit the pile. You are now gathering fuel. With fuel, it does not need to be taken to the refinery. The fuel is automatically placed in your inventory and can be used on a vehicle, as shown. Now we have finished the fuel yard, we shall head over to the sulfur yard. Welcome to the sulfur site. Sulfur sites can be found on your map by the rock icons. Sulfur is gathered and turned into explosive material. Explosive material is used in the manufacturing of explosive ammo, such as mortars, RPGs, artillery rounds and howitzer rounds. Thank you for watching my how-to guide on materials for the game Foxhole. Please stay tuned for our future videos and hit that subscribe button.